Well, hey guys, how's it going? I've missed you. Today, we're gonna go grocery shopping together, and we're gonna do that because I have to go grocery shopping and I wanted to make a video today, so we're just gonna make a video about grocery shopping. I also wanna share, you guys know I am 4 years into my motherhood journey, kind of like going on 2 years into full-time motherhood where I'm not working as much, very much part-time, leaning a lot more into my homemaking skills, and they are skills that you need to learn and you need to fine-tune and work at and improve. And one of those is, for me, is meal prepping and meal planning. In general, some of you know this about me, most of you don't. I'm not really a planner. I don't like writing things down. I like to fly by the seat of my pants, as my mother would say. And so a lot of my lists and things are all in my head. When I go to decorating, everything's in my head. It's one of Tyler's biggest complaints because he's always like, we need a plan. I'm like, yeah, I have a plan. It's up here. You don't know it, but you just follow the leader and I'll explain as we go. Well, guess what? When it comes to meal prepping and planning and grocery shopping, it is actually good to write things down and to know what you have and what you don't have, what you want to make, what you need, and to craft some sort of a roadmap for yourself so that way you're successful. Thank you so much to EarthBreeze for sponsoring today's video, and more on that later. Now, I have gone through all of my cookbooks, my go-tos. I love this cookbook my sister-in-law made for me as a wedding gift, which was such a great idea. I've added a bunch to it, different recipes I found that are kind of our favorites. And then I love Against All Grain. I don't know why. I'm not even gluten-free or dairy-free anymore, but we were for a season, and I just fell in love with some of those recipes, and it's a great way to like swap in more protein, avoid some inflammatory foods, and some of these recipes the kids actually will eat, which is good. So I have everything on my phone here. I make a list of all of the meals I'm gonna make, and then I have all the ingredients that I'm gonna need. But I'll tell you what we're doing for the week. Now, some weeks I also look at our schedule and I see like Monday nights I have Bible study, so I try to do something that I can prep ahead. Tuesday nights we usually have baseball, so I try to do something really fast. And then certain nights I'm home the whole afternoon into the evening so I can spend more time on dinner. So for Monday we're gonna do short ribs and corn. Now that sounds like an extravagant meal. They're barbecue short ribs. I haven't made her recipe yet, but it looks so easy. She puts it in a crock pot for 6 hours. So it's a matter of dumping and leaving. This pizza I usually get at Costco. It's like our go-to, it's gluten-free. Again, we're not gluten-free, but it's a really good pizza, so I will share what that one is. Wednesday, I'm gonna make chicken pot pie. I haven't made chicken pot pie in a while, but I have a great recipe. Maybe I'll make another video where I share some of these full recipes with you. Let me know in the comments below if that would be interesting. Thursday, I'm gonna do coconut baked chicken and rice and green beans. Friday, I'm gonna do sesame orange chicken. That's also one I can throw in the crock pot. Fridays are usually play date days, or we go on an adventure, and so putting something in the morning, leaving it, and coming back is always good. And then this week is Easter, and I'm bringing a cornbread dish. It's like a spooned cornbread. It's so good. So it requires certain ingredients I don't usually have on hand, like masa harina and cornmeal and certain things like that. So I'm gonna get some of those so I can make it. Bring my juice, and we'll be on our way. A habit that I have tried to stick with is before I leave the house, starting one load of laundry. So let's go do that. I'll share more about our sponsor, and then we'll get to the grocery store. I've been loving these EarthBreeze Eco Sheets. There's two different types. There's a fragrance-free, and then there's also the fresh scent. Now, the way that you go about it, if you have a small load, you can use 1/2 of the sheet. If you have a regular load, you can use 2 of those little sheets, which is 1 full sheet. And then if you have like an extra large load, you can add another full sheet, which is 2 little half sheets. So total of 4 half sheets into your load. And they're great. They have none of that plastic packaging. They fully dissolve. You just want to put them in first before the laundry that you add, and you wash your laundry as normal. And one thing I noticed in some of the other types of laundry detergents are things called optical brighteners. They stick to your clothes and they can actually transfer onto your skin. So what I love about Earth Breeze is they're free from optical brighteners and other different harsh chemicals like dyes, parabens, preservatives. I just feel so much better knowing that I'm not exposing my family to those unnecessary toxins, and they do a really great job of cleaning our clothes. To save 40% off with your subscription, go ahead and use my link below in the description box, or you can scan the QR code on screen. Something I need to always do is check the deep freezer before I go. I don't always do this. I'm gonna try. Here is that pizza that I was telling you guys about. I already have 2, so I don't need any more this week. This is Scout's food, not sponsored. Yes, we feed her bougie food, and I'm banking on it helping her live long. My chicken pot pies. I have my pie shells. I'm not gonna make it fresh because I have young children and I'm not that advanced. One day I'll get there. My chicken is under here. I'm looking to see what I have here. Chicken wings, that's a go-to all the time. I need chicken thighs. Oh, would you look at that? Thank you, Lord. Okay. I have chicken burgers in here. These are really great to do for, like, wrap them in some pastry, puff pastry. The kids love that. Okay. Now I know I don't need chicken. I meant to say one other thing before we left, but I just also want to preface what I love about this community is as I'm transitioning into new content that fits my lifestyle as a mom and kind of away from the tip-based videos and all the decor videos, which those still exist on my channel, they're just more few and far between. I want to come to you guys from a real place. So before, I feel like I came from not expert, but more of an experienced position with interior design because I had a lot more experience in doing these things. With motherhood, I am learning how to be a homemaker. I'm learning how to meal plan and meal prep and bake bread. I haven't done it in a while, but I did have a season where I was. How to get good at home systems and cleaning and disciplining our children and teaching them good values and ways to be contributing members of our family. All of those things I feel like I'm learning as a mom, and I want to be able to make videos that come from a place of honesty, that I'm on a journey in learning those things. I've learned a lot of things that I want to share, but also I feel like this platform is great because there's moms on here that follow me that are brand new moms. There's moms that are a little bit more seasoned, 5 to 10 years into motherhood, that have so much wealth and so much wealth of knowledge. And then there's grandmas on here that follow me that have so much to share and contribute and a lifetime of experience. And the comment section is just pure gold because you guys are able to also share your tips and tricks on motherhood and homemaking and things that you've done. If you're a working mom, how you juggled all the things while being a working mom. I just think I want this channel to be a place of encouragement for moms in all phases of life. Whether you have it all figured out or let's be honest, none of us have it all figured out. But if you feel really good about where you're at in your motherhood journey, share the things that work for you. If you feel like you're struggling and you would love to learn more on how to get better at certain things, like how that's kind of where I am, like how to have a disciplined, scheduled life when it comes to getting all the things done. Ask those questions and people comment back to them and give them tips. I just think the community's great. And I'm very, I love this type of content because it's very encouraging, it's real, it's honest, but it also is uplifting and you can learn a lot. So that's my 2 cents. Let's go grocery shopping. I'm such a sucker for new fruits when they come in season. Like I've never had a yellow mango. I'm gonna try some. This is why my grocery bill is unpredictable. Baby carrots from my chicken pot pie. Now the Stevens household loves a good pear. And I always get the Barlett ones because I think they're the best. Brody calls these Perry's, and they're his favorite. Okay, I'm gonna get some organic lemons, organic limes. I like to put these in my water, or the lemon part, and then the lime if I make guacamole. And I also need green beans, which is important, honestly. So I usually put like a X next to it so I know what I've bought. And then I could do the little thing where you click the dot, but I didn't set it up that way. Oh well. Okay, I got baby carrots. These are the things I'm gonna get at Costco, plus a few extras. Let's keep looking. And these are a total splurge, but the solely dried mangoes, you get the mango halves. They're silly expensive, but they're the best dried mango on the market, I think. Okay, I need cornmeal. It's medium, of course. Let's go with medium. I also need mozzarella. These are on sale, and these are our favorite. Baked brownie. So good. This is the best sugar-free soda on the market. The creamy root beer flavor. Don't sleep on it. It's the best. I also love this lemon water by Spindrift, and it's on sale. Man, look at me being so thrifty. Getting everything on sale. Lucky day. These are Sawyer's other favorites, and they are on sale, so I'm gonna get 2 boxes. The mini ones are perfect size for kids. Get the black ham. I have not tried these, but I'm gonna give them a shot this time. I'm not sure about the golden, but we're gonna see. Okay, just got everything back in the car. I even got myself some fully cooked sushi because that's what baby girl was craving. And I just have to say, it is so annoying how expensive it is to feed your children quasi-healthy foods. Like if you give them not ultra-processed foods, or if you try to give them snack foods that don't have dyes in them, don't have all the seed oils, like it's expensive and it's annoying. So I'll be transparent. That trip right there, which did include some high-priced meat items, was $430, and I did get some extra snack items. Everything I bought that was a snack item was on sale, but it's like spending $430 at one grocery store, and I still have to go to Costco. Granted, I don't need that many things at Costco, but it's just like, why is it so expensive? I think we just all did the wrong thing by stopping learning how to grow our own food and live off our own land. I think I'm gonna revisit that concept. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick bite to eat. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get to Costco today. I need to look at my list and see. I might have to do that tomorrow. Because I still wanna get home and unpack everything before I have to pick the kids up. Sawyer goes to a little preschool, and Brody does a Mother's Day out at this little Baptist school here in town, so I'm gonna get home soon and try to get that all undone before I have to pick them up. Okay, let's have a bite to eat, take a breath, enjoy the AC, and then we'll get on to the next place. to get Easter egg filling things this time, which is probably why the price was a lot higher, because I have to fill 13 eggs for each child for their class, plus we're gonna do our own Easter egg hunt. So all of that stuff adds up, you know? And I also know I could buy cheaper items like this. However, these only have one ingredient. That's all it is. There's no added sugar, there's no artificial anything. They're sustainably sourced. It's just a great company and a brand I trust, and so I'm willing to pay the extra money for it. But things like this are what caused my bill to be higher. And I know that. I have my whole chicken for my chicken pot pie. I'm gonna put that in the fridge right now. Also, my short ribs for tonight, I'm gonna put in the fridge, but I'm gonna get these in the crock pot right now. That way they're ready in 5 to 6 hours. Okay, I got almost everything put away, but I didn't make it to Costco today because I gotta go pick up the kids, and I'm only missing, so I got everything except for, I only needed a few things, so I'll probably swing by there later this week. I needed some yogurt drinks, some blackberries, grapes, corn, salad mix, and bananas. And I buy those things there because we eat a lot of those things and we go through it. You know, you kind of buy in bulk at Costco. I wish they had good healthy snacks at Costco. Go through a lot of those too. But thank you guys for watching. I hope that this was kind of fun to see how I go about it. Obviously, there's nothing really that special. I do want to make a video about how I've started to meal prep and meal plan, because I think that's interesting to watch, and I've been kind of solidifying what systems work for me and our family. So if that's something that you guys would want to see, leave me a comment below and let me know. And I hope that you guys had fun coming along. That's basically it. Okay guys, love you all. I will see you next video. Bye bye.